It has been 1 year since the glorious beard of FatherTime graced this studio here on Korriban, and it's a pleasure to have you back.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We are doing the exact same video we did last year, and if you did not see it, you were going to be guessing Star Wars character names.
It might be difficult because I think last time I answered all the ones I knew.
Which was a couple. You actually got more than I expected.
All right.
But it was a challenge for you, and I did not put only easy ones in here. So if you want to laugh, stick around because this is going to be quite funny.
Nice.
It's really good. Hello and welcome to Coffee on Korriban, where 70% of you guys in the poll that I posted the other day said you knew who FatherTime was and that you would recognize that beard everywhere. Well, it's here in studio with me, and your hair is longer than your beard.
Live in yeah, it is.
This is insane.
Live in studio.
But for anyone that doesn't know, this is FatherTime, who also happens to be my father. Which is really cool. So let's say hello to the people in chat real quick. We got Average, General Kenobi, Ghost Rider, here's a sip for you. Leia Rose, GX2, here's a sip for you. Jake76, here's a sip for you.
Guys doing great. Yes, the guys are doing great.
Good to see you too. Looking forward to this. Good to see you.
Don't look too forward to it because it might not end well.
Okay, so if you didn't see the video from last year, I had him guess the names of Star Wars characters, and if he didn't know them, to make something up, and it was funny. I think my favorite
There's
one.
a lot of made up ones.
There's a lot of made up ones. I think my favorite one was Darth Xana, and you called her Starheart of the Dark Art.
Yeah. That's what made sense.
It absolutely made sense, at least at the time. Hello to Film Kraken. Here's a sip for you. Good to see all you guys here. And let's just start it off.
We're in studio.
We are in studio. This is fantastic. All the way from California. You came here to do this.
That's right.
This is fun.
That's what we
Imagine
do.
you drove all the way just to do this stream.
Yeah, I got to leave and head back after
right after this. Another 42 hours of driving all the way back. All right, let's start this off. Who is this?
Ahsoka Tano.
Very nice.
Okay.
We got one.
I was just studying her
awesome.
earlier. So there you go.
Studying her earlier.
Yeah, I was following up on some memes I needed to
I get
catch up on.
He's always asking me about memes and like, what does this mean? And I'll have to explain it. And then
I do need a lot of meme explanation.
And then it's not funny.
No, and then I understand it. I'm like, okay, I get it. And I can move on. It doesn't have to be funny.
Right.
I just have to understand it.
Ooh. Person to Inspire says we should have him guess the lightsabers of each character. At least the colors. At least the colors.
I can do that.
Okay, so going back to Ahsoka Tano, what are her lightsaber or lightsabers?
Are you trying to combine and throw on me this lightsaber color immediately after I know who she is?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was like a comment that some future date could,
No, I don't.
Be a different.
What do you think?
Right, go back to the picture. I gotta study. Okay. Now see, all I know of her is I don't know her from the cartoon
Clone Wars.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
So I just know her from the live action, and I can't recall back what she had. Is there pink?
There is not pink.
Okay, well that's what I would go with.
Okay, well you got the point. You got the point still because you knew not only her first name but also her last name, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I will give you that point all day. Let's say hello to some other people that we have in the chat here. Mariana Barbara, here's this for you. And Israel Garcia, there is no higher form of culture than a well-crafted meme. Here's a sip for you. I agree with that. Israel's been very active in my...
T-Draw. Welcome, sir.
T-Draw. Hello. Speaking of fantastic beards, I don't know if you've shaved yours, but...
He's beardless?
Oh, well, I know at one time he had an excellent one. Yeah, Israel's been very active in my comment sections, which I greatly appreciate. That always helps out with the algorithm.
Yeah,
as well as just encouraging the discussion among fans. And it's really nice to have sort of a community that I've built along with other people on YouTube where, we just talk in the comment section and
it's great.
In Discord. If you guys aren't in my Discord, then I'll have to give you a link.
It's a fun place to be. Let me just tell you that.
It is a fun place to be.
It's a fun place to be.
All right, let's get to our second one. Who is this?
Lando Calrissian.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What lightsaber color does he use?
He's the original Lando, by the way.
Very funny. Yeah, you got him. So you're 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh, you're doing really good.
He doesn't have a lightsaber. He has a blaster.
That is exactly correct. All right, who is this?
Oh, I like him.
You got his name?
I'm going with it. Mumfum Spheresma? Isn't that what?
Mumfum Smearspa?
That's not it?
No, that's not it. That's really funny, though.
I know him, though. I like him.
All right, everyone, tell me in the chat. Does he look like a Mumfum Smearsma?
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
You'll have to replay it.
I have no idea what you said. All right, that is Newt Gunray.
Newt Gunray. Yeah.
Newt Gunray.
Newt. I know what he says.
This is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Now there are 2 of them. Yeah. You know what he says. But
it's in my head.
Sometimes it's hard to get the name. Exactly.
But they don't call him by the name. That's the problem with a lot of these is they don't call them by their name. In the
movie, a lot of time. Well,
they don't.
So Newt Gunray they do in multiple points in different movies, but T-Draw says Numphum Spheresma.
He just did a rewind.
Thank you. Thanks, T-Draw. That is fantastic. Oh, I love it. As that music says, almost to 800 subs. Yes, we are very close to 800
Yeah, we were
subs.
talking about that earlier today.
I was explaining to Father Time how kind of the algorithm works.
And we were doing, if you didn't see it, we were doing some shorts.
If you did not see
Part 1,
it,
Part 2. They're pretty good.
There was fun times to be had. The 2 shorts I posted yesterday, definitely go check those out. We had a lot of fun times. It was just a big surprise. It was it was just
and
such
now you're
a
pulling
fun
out
time.
clips from it, so that'll be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. I got lots of clips from that. And
Newt Gunray.
Exactly. That is Newt Gunray. Exactly correct. All right, let's see who we got next.
Moving on,
we got
Sabova.
Exactly. What color lightsaber does he have?
He doesn't have a lightsaber. He has a star speeder. No, he has a racer. Pod racer.
Pod racer. There you go. Yep, that is Sabova. You are, 3 for 4 now? You're doing good. You're doing really good.
I didn't get Smearsma.
You didn't get Smearsma. Spheresma. That is awesome. All right. Who is
Newton Gunray?
Who is this?
That looks like the once thought dead, no longer dead, Jedi chasing, hunting down, not third sister. Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. I know who he is. I just can't recall his title.
What is he?
He's a chaser.
Okay.
Yeah. If you tell me, I'll know, which is the problem. This is going to be bad because I should just know this.
They perform a sort of inquisition.
Oh, he's Grand Inquisitor.
There you go. All right. I'm not giving you that point, but that's close enough. We got there eventually.
Holy cow.
We got there eventually. Sabova, but he does have an orange pod racer, which is the coolest sounding pod racer. I know everyone loves Anakin's pod racer because it sounds like an F1 car.
Yep.
But Sabova's pod racer, the it's you know it as soon as you think of it, you know it, and that is
especially on a good surround sound system.
That is the best clip to test out your surround sound.
Yeah, we used to do that.
We used to do that before movie nights.
That's right,
and it is fantastic. All right, next character. Who is that?
He's a Jedi. He's on the council.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea, so I'm gonna have to make one up.
You don't know who that is?
No. I know if I heard it.
All right, what's your name? What are you making up?
I gotta see him again. I gotta feel it. Legondis. Jedi Legondis?
Jedi Master Legondis.
Yeah.
Why? Because he has jaundice?
He's long. Long head.
All right, that is Key Adi Mundi.
Yeah.
Notable.
Happen.
Notable.
I know
for
the name. I
having-
just couldn't.
I believe he
match it
had
up.
many wives, but he was not attached to them. And I don't actually remember if they were wives. Someone put in the chat if they were actually his wives that he had or just ladies. I don't. He had kids. I know that. I
That's
don't know.
way more than I would ever know about him, other than him sitting in the chair at the council meetings.
Key Adi Mundi. T-Draw says Legondis. All right. Israel says he's a dirtbag. He had like 5 wives and didn't even care when they died. Yeah, he didn't care about his kids at all either. He's kind of like the Nick Cannon
Did we say hi
of
to Charlie?
Star Wars. We did not, but here's a sip for you, Charlie.
There you go.
He is one of the first comments on all of my videos, and I greatly appreciate it. Speaking of greatly appreciated, if you guys appreciate Father Time coming in studio, delicately tap that like button.
Don't smash it.
Don't smash it. Please not.
Unnecessary.
Because honestly, looking at the algorithm and the analytics and everything behind the scenes in YouTube, most people watch on their phones. And I would hate for you to damage your phone. So go ahead and delicately tap that like button if you feel so inclined.
There we go.
All right. Moving on. I think you are doing great so far. All right. Here's a curveball.
Okay.
Who is this?
Curve it. C3PO. I'm gonna have to go with C3PO
That's the,
unless
that's,
it's
that's the curveball. I'm going to wait till someone in
okay.
chat.
You know what?
All right, someone in
his
chat.
twin brother throwing me no curveball.
All right. Someone in chat. Give me who that is.
It's a lady's voice, though, right? In that one.
Oh, no. T-Draw broke the like button. Just smash the like button. All right. Person to inspire gets it. TC14. That is at the beginning of the Phantom Menace when they get smoked out.
I love the
in the
Phantom
room
Menace. Oh,
and-
they bring in the drinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Phantom Menace.
Yeah. The ambassadors at Jedi Knights.
I told you it was a girl's voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Who is this?
Wait. Grand Moff Tarkin?
Grand Moff Tarkin. All right. Bonus points if
Hold
you
on.
know his first name.
Grand.
No.
Duh.
Grandpa Moff Tarkin.
No points.
No
bonus.
points?
No.
All right. Let's see. Someone in chat. What is Grand Moff Tarkin's first name? Let's see if anyone else gets it.
Wait, how come we got TC14, TC16?
Is there a TC16? I don't know.
There's
I know
discrepancy.
the one I showed is TC14. Person to inspire is killing it tonight. He said Will Huff. It is Will Huff Tarkin.
Is it really?
It is really Will Huff Tarkin. That is his name.
That's something I would make up.
It is something you'll make up.
Will Huff. There we go. We got a couple right answers in the
When
chat
I was
there.
finding all these images to put into here,
Yeah.
I searched Tarkin, but I forgot to put the N, so it was Tarky, and it just brought up pictures of turkeys.
Oh. Tarky. Oh, there's a Tarky.
Come here, Tarky, Tarky, Tarky. All right, who is this?
Obi-Wan. No, I'm just kidding. Han Solo.
Han
With his
Solo.
blaster, it's actually a rifle.
Is it?
Yeah, watch Solo.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Chat, confirm. I'm right.
Is Han Solo's blaster a rifle?
T16.
There's a
not
T16,
TC.
but not a TC16. Yeah, T16 sounds familiar.
Is Han Solo's blaster actually a rifle?
Chat, is Han Solo's blaster actually a rifle?
I believe it is.
I don't know. I'm not going to comment.
We'll wait for
We
some
will.
answers in there. Okay.
All right, who is this?
I think you hit me with this last time.
I think I did.
Oh goodness, he's a Sith Lord. He's really strong. I'll tell you that.
He's really huge.
He's very powerful.
Yeah, speaking of huge, speaking of huge, we met, if you didn't see in my community post earlier today, We met
Oh,
Hickok
huge.
45.
Yeah.
Very, very giant. He made Father Time look like a normal
Yeah.
man, and he made me look like an absolute child. So funny.
I was looking up to him like, hello, sir.
Yeah. If you don't know, Hickok 45 does gun videos, and he has 6.5 million subscribers or
Yeah,
something along.
something
Very
crazy.
successful. He
More
lives
than
about
800.
Yeah, he lives about 2 hours from me, but he was doing a meet and greet about
And we
30
met
minutes.
and Gret with
We
him.
met and Gret
Yeah.
in Bud's gun shop, but he's very nice, and it was very, very nice to meet him.
Yeah.
It was a good day. But all right, back to this guy. Who was that?
Lord Tyrannus. No, that's taken.
Yeah. Darth Tyrannus is already Count Dooku. He looks like a Tyrannus.
Yeah, he does.
He's
Man.
huge. He's
Give me some clues.
some clues.
Blues Clues.
What is the silver kind of filling you get in your mouth?
Amalgam.
So Darth.
Darth Malgus.
There you go. That's pretty much it. It's Darth Malgus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Malgus. There we
Yeah,
go.
Darth Malgus.
Darth Malgus.
That is Darth.
Doesn't sound
Malgus.
as good as he looks. He should have a name.
He's pretty scary.
Yeah.
He is pretty scary. I'll have to show you some video clips of him from the
We got some
video
chats
games, 'cause
going.
he is very scary. Yep, Darth Malgus.
Han Solo.
Darth Malgus is correct. Person to Inspire says no, it's a DL-44, Han Solo's blaster. So I don't think
I'm
it's.
gonna have to go back to Solo and watch because there is some point in there where his.
I don't know. Yeah, the
long
games
gun.
were the best, and the cinematics for the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic, the cinematics are beautiful and some of the best lightsaber fights in Star Wars.
Yes.
I think I've showed you some of those before. The animated lightsaber fights from the video game trailers. Yeah, those were quite fun to watch. All right, who is this?
That is. No, I know it. It just escaped me. Amiga.
Amiga. There you go. All right, very nice. Even, bonus points for your pronunciation. I like it. All right, who is this?
Oh. That is Darth Chioptic.
Darth Chioptic. T-Draw, give us a Darth Chioptic. Put your chat. All right. Last letter of the Greek alphabet, Omega.
Yeah.
GX2 says, you guys are looking good. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's a sip for you. Yes. Darth Chioptic. I need a spell check on a Chioptic. All right. This is Darth Nihilus.
Oh, I
And
think I had that one before.
He is most well known for being so hungry for dark side and the Force essence that he basically ate a planet. He just absorbed the life force, the essence.
And I recall the story, but I couldn't place it with the correct bad person.
There's a lot of bad people in
I
Star
know.
Wars. There's a lot of bad people in
Nor
Star
the
Wars.
name.
All right, moving on. Who's that?
Oh, gosh. Another one of these darn Jedis.
the Jedi are taking over.
I go back. Can you give me three choices? No, that's too hard. I mean, I could get it, but it would be too hard for you to come up with three. Quick
Three?
Like that, yeah.
Okay. Depa Balaba.
No.
All right. Is it Eth Koth
No.
or Kit Fisto?
Yeah, Kit Fisto.
Okay, there you go. Kit
I just needed to hear it.
Fisto.
All right, we're going with Kit.
He was always known for being kind of almost like a class clown among the Jedi Order. He was pretty funny. He kept his sense of humor.
Jedi.
Yeah. Israel says the only Jedi to make out with Ayla Secura. Okay.
Wow.
Also, fun fact, in the book for Revenge of the Sith, when Kit Fisto It's not a fun fact because it's kind of gruesome.
It's not fun. It's a fact. Just go fact.
When Palpatine reveals himself, I am the Senate,
Yeah.
and he kills all the Jedi Masters, and he's dueling with Mace Windu. He actually decapitates Kit Fisto,
Mhm.
and Kit Fisto is always known for smiling no matter what. And so his severed head was laying on the ground smiling at Anakin as he walked in to confront
Nice.
Palpatine and Mace Windu. So Anakin had to like step over
Fact.
his smiling head on the ground.
Not fun.
Not fun. All right, who is that?
Oh, she's Major General.
She's part of the war effort.
Yeah. She leads the rebellion. I don't know her name.
If I give you the first name and you get the second one, I will give you the point.
All right.
Mon.
No points.
No points. Nothing?
No.
All right, let's check chat. Mon Mothma.
I was gonna say Mon Mothra, but that sounded like
That's close enough.
that sounded like
Yeah.
who are those guys?
Okay, Israel says it was a weird comic book with the severed head. That might be the case. I have not read the Revenge of the Sith novelization, so I could not completely confirm that. But I do know in some book or something, the severed head was smiling. Still,
All right. Mon Mothra sounds like a adversary that the Power Rangers have to fight.
Mon Mothra.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Godzilla?
Yeah, probably
Mothra.
Yeah, just going straight.
All right, let's see. Who is this?
It's a Darksaber.
That is the Darksaber.
So I'm gonna go with that is the Mandalorian.
Okay, what's his name?
His true name?
Yes.
Oh goodness. First name, half point.
Din
Djarin.
Nice.
Okay.
You got it. Oh, he said no. The scene where he kissed Ayla, it was underwater. He was helping her breathe. Ah, I gotcha.
Yep.
I gotcha. Din Djarin, that is correct.
Djinn Djarin.
Djinn Djarin. All right. Okay, so it is the Matthew Stover novel where the cut off head smiles.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. All right. We're coming down to the next few. Wanted to ask you, where did you get the name Father Time?
Father Time. That's my gamer tag.
Okay.
So I'm a esports coach at for some kids, and I have to have a gamer tag if I'm going to be a coach of an esports team.
Right.
So, my first name is Tim. My last name starts with an E, and so time fits. And so I'm a father, and so Father Time. There you go.
Nice. And the gray in the beard, I'm sure, helps.
Yes. If you play League of Legends, you would know the champion Zillion. I look like Zillion. He's a Father Time character, and
I don't know.
plays with the clock. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Secretary.
Yes.
Do you think you'd be able to grab the package that was meant for tomorrow for me? That would be great. I would make sure that he's okay with that. So League of Legends, you mentioned that. What other games do you and your esports team specialize in?
We just finished a Overwatch tournament.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep. And then we also do Super Smash tournaments. And that's all we did this year. I can't think back because the year before was like coronavirus year. So nothing happened.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I hope that the esports program at your school keeps going on and gets more serious.
It will.
The production level from the streams that I watched seemed pretty high, like a legit.
Oh yeah, you watched our
esports
finals
tournament. I did.
Yeah,
watch
it was
finals.
great.
It was
That's right.
quite fun. All right. Well, we are going to get into just these last couple characters, but first, I've got something for you,
Okay.
Secretary. You can show it on screen. All right, you're gonna have to
Secretary's
look
hand.
at it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So you got
That's
your logo
so cool.
on a shirt.
Esports coach. Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah, so there you go.
Thank you so much.
Sus T helped with the design.
That's why he was asking
Yeah.
me. Yes, that's so good. Oh, I gotta go this way. There.
Awesome. Well, happy Father's Day.
Yes, thank you.
And also for everyone watching, a very happy Father's Day to all the true Jedi Masters out there.
Happy Father's Day to you,
Thank you.
as you are a father.
I have two.
Yes.
I have two Padawans. All right, let's see. Who is this?
That is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Mace Windu.
Very nice. No struggle there. Pretty wizard.
Pretty
Yeah.
wizard.
It's a cool shirt. All right.
That's a very cool shirt. Very
Oh,
good.
speaking of cool shirts, Father Time brought me this as well, which is very nice for
May
Father's
the force be with you. If you haven't heard the phrase, it's pretty popular. So there.
Most people have been saying this is the way. That's kind of the popular phrase these days.
Yes,
But
that's
yes,
the-
may the
the
force be
new
with you.
popular one.
Will always be classic. All right. Who is this?
Oh goodness. Is it Uncle Owen?
That is.
Is
Do you-
it?
Do you know his last name?
Owen Baru?
No, that's his
Wife.
wife's name.
Owen Wilson?
Owen Me Money.
Oh. Owen. No, I can't. I'd know it if I heard it, but I can't think of it right now. Lars.
There
Somebody's put
you
in the
go.
chat.
Someone put in the
Yeah.
chat. Mariana, good job. Owen Lars. Owen Lars, who should be in this next week's episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the finale of the first season.
I can't believe there's only one episode left.
It feels really quick.
Oh my gosh.
We can get it a little bit talking about the this last episode.
I'm
episode
so excited
5.
about the series, though.
You've been very excited, and you've actually helped me to stay excited and kind of
Yes.
overcome some of the problems I had with it so far. So that's good. Let's get through these last couple characters. We
All
got
right.
3 more. Who is this?
That is Queen Amidala.
Yes.
Okay.
At least she was a queen at one point.
Yes.
Yeah. Senator Amidala, Padme Amidala, same thing.
Amidala.
You're doing pretty good. You haven't had to
I don't
make
know
up
those
some
obscure
crazy
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
All right. Who is this?
Rex? Is that Rex?
That is not Rex.
Um,
I know where your brain's going, and it's going to the right space.
Isn't he the one that talks like this? And he's like, really It's not Rex?
It's not Rex.
Once again, I know it if I heard it.
He wrecks.
He
things.
does. Yeah. Wrecker?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's Wrecker.
Okay.
It is a Wrecker, but you knew it, but you couldn't piece it. Captain
Yeah.
Rex is the other guy. The other guy. He has the blue on his. He's part of the 501st.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd know him if you saw him.
Yeah.
All right, let's catch up on these comments, and we'll hit that
Wrecker.
last one. Wrecker. Padme.
Reeker.
Her full name is Padme Naberi.
We got a Reeker.
Amidala is a family name, I guess, for the queen.
Okay.
But her actual name is Padme Naberi until she took on the title of queen, and then she was Padme Amidala. I forget exactly how the government
So
structure
she was a
works.
Padme as well.
She was Padme.
Yeah.
That's her name is Padme.
She was a Padawan?
No.
Padawan Padme?
No.
No.
All right. We have one more, and then we can get into some talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi and how you
Okay.
like it so far. All right.
Here we
Who
go.
is the very last one? Who is this?
Chewbacca.
I was hoping you'd say, "Well, of course I know him.
Oh.
He's me."
Oh.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's you.
That is.
That's you. That's so funny. Captain Rex is blonde.
Okay.
All right. So, how do you like Obi-Wan Kenobi so far?
I love it. I think there was a great balance at the beginning of like getting us caught up to where he's been so far, without spending 4 or 5 episodes on it. And
Right.
I think there's been enough action that hasn't had to be over the top, but when it needed to be, like what people wanted with the champions with the characters that you want to be in those over the top scenes. It's worked out well for me. Because I'm original 4, 5, 6 episode fan. These are all my characters, so it's pretty cool to see where they've been and what they're doing in between these storylines.
And I think that one of the things that stumps me the most about some of the response to this show, because it has been very negative, at least on the YouTube side of the fandom, but I think people are kind of forgetting that Obi-Wan is supposed to be completely broken at this time.
Yeah,
like if you picture, he was peak Jedi. Like everyone looked up, everyone in the entire Jedi Order looked up to him for basically what you should be as a Jedi.
Yep.
And he let his Padawan down. He let the entire Jedi Order down. He failed basically the Force itself. In his eyes, he must be feeling all that weight. And so him being completely broken and cutting himself off from the Force, you have to, at that point, to hide. But there's no way that can't get to you psychologically. And people are forgetting that. They're like, oh, why isn't he running around saying, hello there? Like, well, what else would you do if you were on a desert 10 years, which 2 Tatooine suns is like aging 20 years?
That's true.
That's why they all look so much older.
Yeah.
So
here's one fun fact that I just thought of. I don't know if it's a fun fact. It's a thing I just thought of.
I'll have fun with it.
Okay. Then I like that Obi-Wan is broken down. Vader's goal is to just get revenge and wipe him out. But he can't get to him. He can't get to him. He keeps trying to get to him, He keeps escaping or getting away or whatever. And he's getting more and more frustrated. And I think at the point in the original series, when he actually does strike him down, it's a big letdown.
Yes.
And so he's never going to be satisfied. And knowing in the future what happens.
Yeah. That is
and watching how that works up to
that is a really good point, because you see kind of the parallel with this with Maul. And I think I showed you a clip of Maul's death in the animated show where Maul is trying for his entire life to get revenge on Obi-Wan Kenobi in the same way that Vader is. And he gets struck down by Vader and he realizes at that moment it was all for nothing. And I think that's a really good point that you make in saying that it makes that moment in the original movie mean nothing for Vader, because Obi-Wan just was like, all right.
Yeah. And he'll never be satisfied.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Yep.
Basically, okay, take me out. And then Vader strikes him down, steps on his cape.
And it's like, well, that was a letdown.
What's going on? And that's why someone asked me the other day, why didn't he grab the Millennium Falcon with the Force like he did the ship in this episode?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. It's been a few days. Come on. On my channel, I give 24 hours for spoilers.
All right.
And then you should have watched it by then. Oh, but I was at work.
Everybody works. All right.
Right. You didn't work for 25 hours.
Yeah.
But I think that a reason why he didn't grab the Millennium Falcon down could be because he was so just let down by that
he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, he just strike and he's stepping on the cloak like, what?
He wanted more out of that experience,
right?
And he got nothing.
I have chopped down thousands of Jedi personally.
Yeah,
none of them have disappeared.
Yeah.
What is going on?
But he's always been looking for this feeling of revenge, and with that, he'll never get it. Ever.
And also, I think the line, "When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master." I think that they played on that by having him be tricked by the other ship leaving.
Yeah.
To prove to him, like, hey, look, you're so bent on revenge, you're still a learner when it comes to actual, tactical actions and stuff. So
I know Qui-Gon everybody wants.
Yeah.
If
we don't get Qui-Gon and this is the only season, that will be a huge missed opportunity. Now, if we don't get Qui-Gon in this last episode,
I don't want to get left hanging on too many things, though.
I know, but I don't
want too many fingers out there waiting to see what happens.
Okay, I'll just say no Qui-Gon is a big letdown.
Okay.
They could salvage that by having Qui-Gon in the second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi if they do a second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I don't know if it is officially confirmed.
I hope they do. Rumors. I like it.
Yeah.
It feels refreshing after a Boba Fett season.
So my only thing is is kind of what Padawannabe says here. I'm more pleased than disappointed with the series for sure. I completely agree with that. There's a lot that I have criticisms of, but overall, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm focusing on the stuff that I am really loving, like getting to see Vader in all his power in this episode. Not just in pulling down the ship, but in the dueling with Reva.
One hand, just like
exactly. You get to see how powerful he is and how much he doesn't care for being scared about anything. He just isn't scared. He's too scary to be scared. So all those things, they build up and overcome the negatives that I have about the show. But I don't want it to be great moments with meh or bleh or, oh, that was kind of weird.
I understand now why he was so gullible with Third Sister. I was like, oh, he's not that dumb.
Yeah. No, he's not. He knows everything.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the smugglers were pointless scraps. Obi-Wan was surprised Vader doesn't know of Luke here as far as we know. Yes, and I don't believe he does until later. Was it episode 2? Or the second movie? Episode 5? I don't know. I don't know exactly when he learns, but it is safe to assume that he does not know at this point about Luke or Leia.
Oh, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. It's a limited series, which leads me to believe this is the only season, but I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong.
I've heard conflicting reports. Some people saying like rumored second season, confirmed second season. Oh, they retracted the confirmation of the second season. Like the Force is strong with him or something like that. Yeah, he does, but he has no idea who he is until later. Well, and he wanted them to get away so that they could be tracked to the Rebel base. Yes, that is true as well. And when he let the Millennium Falcon go.
Yes.
For the Death Star.
I like that.
Yes. Yeah, Vader is scary in this.
He has one goal and he's not going to get it.
There's one shot in this when he stops the spinning blades and
that was great.
Force pulls it into his hand, takes it apart, and he just stands there with the two blades pointing at him, and the music goes dun dun, and it's just like, oh, that's a Sith Lord. That's what it looks like. And I've gotten those tinges of feelings of like,
okay, let me ask you this.
What a Sith Lord should be.
If you were going to rewatch a whole series, would it be Boba Fett or would it be this?
It would be this.
Right. I think everyone's going to say the same thing. Yes. Bam, this.
Yep.
Without even hesitation.
I agree.
This is a great series.
And I think most of the people that are letting themselves get bogged down by their criticisms are the people that went into this expecting, oh, this is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Which was me in the entire sequel trilogy. I didn't let myself have any idea that I could enjoy it.
Sure.
Which now
I had good times in some of those.
Right. Which now going back and watching a couple of the movies and watching the Matt Cave edit of The Last Jedi, it's like there's a lot of really good stuff in these movies that I didn't even notice or care to notice because I was my hatred blinded me. Yeah.
You were dark side of the Force.
Exactly. Kung Fu styled Reva barely even used a weapon because he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
And he wasn't struggling, he was trying or anything. He was proving to her like, hey, you think you're strong enough to take on me? No. Maybe the other Inquisitors, but we are not in the same category.
Yeah. Sure.
We're definitely not. Charlie says, hey, if they do it right, I'd be okay with the second season. Ewan McGregor did an interview with the press person, asked if he would be interested. Sure. And he's a producer of the show.
Yeah, he's a producer.
It's a good point.
He's producing good point. The show.
But then again, the producer is just a title these days. There's like 5 producers on every project. So, but yes, if the last episode is equal to or greater than this previous episode that we got a few days ago, I'm all in for a second season.
Oh, I'm all in for more anyways.
I know you are. I know you are, but what am I? It's so good though. Like if you really take a step back and you just look at the series as a whole and what we've gotten, it's so good.
Oh, it is so good. That's not where it's really good.
That is just the funniest clip. And again, if you didn't see the shorts that I posted yesterday,
that was part of
about FatherTime making Hoth Froth,
It was great. It actually tastes really good.
It is really good.
So if you want to know how to make hot froth,
then go ahead and check out that video. That was very, very funny.
Part 1 and part 2. You got to see them both.
Yes, you got to watch part 1 first, then watch part 2 because they were quite funny.
A Vader show. That would be great. The Vader spinoff.
And there's that meme of like Anakin says like, I want my own spinoff. Anakin, the entire series is your own spinoff. Yeah. Give Ahsoka a chance to meet with Kenobi again. I would love that. And personally, the moment that I am looking forward to most, that I most want to see out of any show or project ever, is Luke meeting Ahsoka. Because her finding out, wait, you're Luke. Did you say your name was Skywalker? And then finding out that he's the son of her master.
Yeah.
And then telling him, or learning from Luke, that Luke redeemed him back to the light side. Because the last time Ahsoka met Vader, she said, I won't leave you. They had their battle and she refused to kill him and got saved by Ezra. And that's all in Rebels. You got to watch Rebels still.
I got to watch Rebels.
But yeah, Ahsoka meeting with Kenobi would be great as well. All right. Any predictions?
Good, but that's not where
I gotta play it again. It's so.
Oh, it is so good. That's not where it's really good. Such silliness.
It is quite silly. Surprise!
Bantha.
It was too late and we were making coffee. It was so fun.
It was late hours of fun.
All right. Any predictions for this last episode or things you want to see?
No, I don't like to do that. I just like to take what they give me, and I'm always having a good time.
I forget who it was that said in my last live stream, watch it like an 11-year-old.
I will do that.
Like, don't care about what it means. Just enjoy it, and you won't be let down.
Yes. Some of the acting in the series is my only downside.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of it, I love it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And I think we're going to see a rapid increase in Kenobi's skill.
I just hope that is due to Qui-Gon intervening.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, because Qui-Gon's ability to communicate through the Force after he died was never very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that the reason he wasn't able to speak to Kenobi was because Kenobi cut himself off too much from the Force. And so he wasn't ever able to, I know, it'll come back in 3, 2, 1. There it is. It does that. I gotta upgrade. But if anyone wants to buy me a camera, you want to buy me a camera?
We can try mine.
We could try yours.
It's right there.
We'll try that later.
Yeah,
we'll try that later. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Qui-Gon communicating through the Force. I think if they explain the reason that he hasn't heard from Qui-Gon is because he's cut himself off from the Force and Qui-Gon was never able to get through to him, that'll make a whole lot of sense, and I think that'll satisfy a lot of people. Hopefully. Not all the people, because that's impossible with Star Wars. But it would be a good explanation that I would accept. So if he's finally, now that he's practicing with his lightsaber, he's moving objects with the Force, as we see in these last 2 episodes, maybe now he's finally able to reach out and connect with Qui-Gon, get that training that he needs to get back in the light side, to have maybe a final confrontation with Vader, and not be
final for the series. We know it's not final,
exactly.
But right, final for the series.
Yeah, not fun. Not a.
But once again, that's the thing that I was trying to explain before. It's awesome because I know he won't get him.
Yep.
And it's going to be another letdown, and it's going to just eat him up and eat him up and eat him up.
So what would you like? Yeah, watch it like an 11-year-old. Between your dad and your brother, you have a clip fest. Yeah, the clips are so funny. I have. Oh man, there's so many I have in here that I could pull up at any point. This one's a classic.
I'm gonna punch him right in the clothing.
I got yeeted. It's the best. Nat Cave is the best. Yeah. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's an explanation as to why he hasn't heard from Qui-Gon. I hope they go that route. But again, Star Wars is full of what if they did this? They could have tried that. It would have made more sense if this happened.
Oh, I remember at the beginning of the series, I think it was you that was wanting to. No, maybe it wasn't. Somebody wanted to see the chef. Who's the chef? That's Kenobi's friend in the diner.
Dexter Jetster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that you? You want to see him?
I don't think so.
Somebody said they wanted to see him.
In one of the group community streams. Yeah. Yeah, right in the Clovis.
Well, we didn't see him yet.
Okay, so if there is a final confrontation for this series between Obi-Wan and Vader, I want it to be a very intense duel that is only ended because Anakin is still too reliant on his hatred and he's blinded by his emotions. And he cannot beat Kenobi because of that. He's not thinking clearly. He's not fighting to the best of his ability because all he's focused on is the killing blow.
Which they did flashbacks to that in this last episode, which is fantastic.
Right.
That was great.
And so if they continue on that path...
when they did those flashbacks and he was telling him, you're way better than you're letting yourself be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he was getting more frustrated and even slipping darker.
That was always his downfall. That was always from the beginning. That was his downfall.
Yeah, he was trying to prove something.
And so if they have that in this final battle and Kenobi either defeats him or outwits him and ends the battle, so to speak, by being smarter, more level-headed, and also being the master of defense, because Obi-Wan is the master of defense. We saw how he fought General Grievous, and proves to Anakin, maybe with a line of dialogue or something, to say to the effect of, as long as you let this hatred consume you, you will never be the master. You'll which also you will always be the learner, which also was a dig at when he was in the Jedi Order. He never got promoted to master.
Yeah, it's true.
That could be a dig at that. As long as you let your emotions control you, you will never become a master, or something along those lines, which would give more credence to the line, when I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master. There's ways to tie it in, and people are really complaining that this whole series is breaking canon of a presence I haven't felt since. And I really don't buy that means a presence he hasn't felt since Mustafar, because that's a very long time. It could mean a presence I haven't felt since about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a problem with that breaking.
There we go.
Padawan says Anakin is blinded, being so focused on the win, he doesn't see the bigger picture. We saw Ahsoka make the same mistake early in the Clone Wars series. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. And that's just, it comes down to trusting in your own skill rather than using the Force. Hey, it's the same way with the Holy Spirit. If we try to take care of stuff on our own, it doesn't work. It never works. It never, ever works if we try to do stuff by ourselves. And why do we keep doing it? I don't know. Because we don't know. Because we want to do it ourselves. Can you imagine if Kenobi name drops Padme and that's what makes him lose it? Ooh.
I don't know. I could see that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not his style.
It's not his style, but if he said something along the lines of please,
just throwing it
remember
out there. Yeah.
Padme.
Yeah, you lost it.
And then he goes psycho, completely loses it, and then loses the battle because he's just blinded by his rage.
Yeah, that would be great.
And then and you are so consumed with your hatred. Yeah, you keep my wife's name out your Jedi mouth. Wow, dude. It was a joke. It was a Jedi joke.
Jedi Jane? No,
Jedi joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I hope there's a lot of emotional weight to this final confrontation between them in this episode.
But I'm also sad knowing it's the last one. Even if there's a season 2, it's the last one for a bit.
For quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least a year, I would say.
Yeah.
If Obi-Wan makes a dig at his lack of master status, it would also be beautiful for the memes. It would. It absolutely would. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm excited for the episode. We are going to be doing a reaction together.
That's right.
To that episode. So we are going
in studio,
live in studio here in Tennessee. We're going to be reacting and reviewing
Meeting and meeting.
So if you enjoyed this stream, just you wait for the reaction.
Oh, it is so good. That's not where it's really good.
That will never not be funny. That will never not be funny. All right. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate your watch time because we are working towards monetization and we are officially past the halfway point of being able to make money on YouTube because I have over 2,000 watch hours now, which is great. So we are officially halfway.
That's right. And hopefully this is fun because I'm having fun.
I'm
having
having
every time.
And even if it's, it's not for the money, the community that we've built with all these people in here that I know, Charlie, Israel, Padawanabe, Johnny, like all these people that I've, made friends with, Master Paul, Matt Cave, X-Wing, Moff Rissman, like all these people. It's so fun to have this community that we've all collectively built between our different channels.
That's right.
And
when people contribute in the chat, and that just makes it better.
It's very nice. It's
awesome.
Always a great time. So everyone, thank you very much for stopping by tonight. If you've been
happy
here,
Father's Day.
And happy Father's Day again to all the true Jedi Masters out there. Take care of your Padawans. May the stash be with you. And I will see you wherever I happen to see you in the galaxy. Sip.
I'm
sip,
out, but I
sip,
will sip.
sip.
Do it.